So he's not a genius guy with his lies to put himself on a pedestal on that emperor's chair and keep fooling, making that clownade. No, it's too much cleaning after him. Too much cleaning. Too much destruction goes. And, the good people living around us too, and we are good people, we cannot tolerate it. Quickly talking about my PCH game, which already 3 months ago was completely finished. He put a virus, proudly put a virus. His Spectrum was working at Fox on him, and they put a virus. Who they were fooling? They were fooling himself, because attachment with his dumps, they just attached through the smartphone, cell phones, right? My game, they were marking my game on there and decided they're gonna be part of my game. But the game is smart. PCH game, I start play. This is my game with my name and all what this game involved. Even that evil was holding it off, since it was already all entries, max entries received. He was holding, but the game was producing more and more and more, and this is tokens. Tokens are dollars. It's a big amounts. It's a bank raising account, and finally it rise pretty much, and the game, was finishing those days in April. But they decide to play smart. They put that stupid, you can find it in my last videos. They put ad like all tokens, right? It goes refer straight to their phones, because the game know that they were mocking, they were trying pretend that this game, they cannot. They have to play all this PCH true game with their true name, from what I start 0 to what amount it would be if they would play fairly. And they would not like when somebody would sneak and not be attached. I know them themselves would not, because it's no who and no what. There was occupants, there was a spam people, and that's how they were invading in our life. I cleaned by playing this game. It's a good part of me. I finished my very hard work of PCH game, but my game is over, yes, but my bank, international casino, they know they exist. They getting ready, because the atmosphere, environment has to be pleasant for the bank. Bank is a great powers, don't worry. Tell those occupants which are not deported but getting to be deported soon. This is very, very smart. Bank, true bank. Without bank, we cannot live now. It's a true money. It's not those hackers who are killing and stealing. No, to live with a true account is more fun, more happiness for the people. Those who are legal, they know. That's why we're fighting to be ourselves, legal, and do everything right way. We all will be billionaire one day. All. Life is about the money, the well maintenance accounts in the bank, and fair way brought to your account. True way, honest way. So why should I be worried? It's only Donald Trump is a trouble, liar, who put the spam at the last day, which does not do anything. I was playing international, well-known game myself, like icebreaker. If that would not require the token account, then they would say it. But that was all about raising the account. That's why the game was long. But I overplayed, because evil was following. He every day was dreaming that, he gonna do something. So he did himself. We help him to get rid of himself and our vision. We will get rid of all evil and spam in our life, so we can listen to people who can make difference in our social life, in life in every family, because we all live under the same rules. Be happy, make more money, which help us to be happy. Yes, and just be educated people. Learn. So we need a good school, not as a sex abusive school. Everywhere you were going, it was a sex abuse. Abuse. There was no doctors without sex abuse. And doctors did not have education, right education. Evil was in every doctor office. What else to say? I've been seeing enough. I am a true viewers of the life we lived through, even the last decade and before. But the last decades, it was terribly hard to live. It was abuse and evil was so thriving. He decided he is in such a big amount. Those people who sneaked in the government, they opened a border. They decide that this is it. The whole life, everybody is their slave. That's what it is. They want to be just only kings, and everybody else would just feed his needs. Just everybody has to be a slave. If not, yes, they're very vicious. That's why they built those jails, and that's why everything from the evil people will be destroyed and are getting destroyed now. And we welcome this guy. We need a people like this.
Gas is up 30% since
How about that, huh?
Diesel 47, coffee 35, ground beef 23%.
And gas was $1 about 40 decades ago. What has changed? Same good sandwiches in McDonald's and Burger Kings and the other fast food. They used to be better than what they are now. Yes, because in those days governments were a little better quality.
They doubled your health insurance premiums and slashed Medicaid to cut taxes for their corporate donors and the ultra-rich.
So this is not fair. Of course, evil people, they not belong here. They sneaked. They start abusing the environment and social life with its people, making them slave or they're gonna punish everybody. So they were just stealing. Why they should study in university if he can buy for untrue money, right? Why? They were just killing and easy buying, just basically getting what they want without any knowledges to the subject. They were getting those diplomas. Shame. But how much time it took, and the deportation started, but they thought the deportation is concerned on the people who are just not in the government. But excuse me, the government was closed already several times, and still somebody left over there who does not belong to our country, and or have to be punished for the laws he provide to our country and for our citizen, which absolutely getting destroyed everybody's life, good, happy life, healthy life of every citizen and his family. It was declining. The happiness was on decline. Everything was like a war. He started wars already and cannot finish. He thought he's so smart. He started a war and finished it in 2 days, but it's not. So till what time this clownate will be in the government? Why? We're so weak to stop it on time. And we have to write the books about what we had faced in not even like what could be evil tricks look like, and watch ahead for that never happened again.
They made you pay more for everything and took us to war on lies and spent most of last year trying to cover up for
And
the
this
world's
is all
most
true.
famous
Yes, it's
pedophile
all
while the
true.
crook president
Well,
and his
folks,
crook family raked in billions.
yes. And what from the real people know, it's true too. That's what he talks
While your
about.
tax dollars
Everybody
are
has a
put to
bad
work backing
experience
Trump's businesses.
living in this
See,
kind
they
of
are
life which
literally
settled
the elites they pretend
by
to
the
hate.
crooks from the above.
So say it again with me now,
You
Atlanta.
can find
Enough
this video
is
and
enough.
watch it. Yeah, enough is enough.
Now, he promised to lower prices on day one. He also promised peace and gave us war.
That's true.